me. You can't trade Tariq Cohen. There's no value for trading him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're not gonna get anything he's worth, not just have him on your team. All
true.
right, here we go. Uh, all right, here we are back with a Week 4 predictions video. We're joined by the Browns user. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Happy birthday too, by the way.
I appreciate it, bro. I really do.
Yep.
Um, Everybody's doing a great job getting their games done, things like that. We're moving along. Everybody keep your ear open to this new Madden development that's going on. There's talk about it, the new Madden not coming out until the PS5 comes out. That's not confirmed yet. Once that's confirmed, myself and the other commissioners are going to reassess the situation and figure out if we're going to continue like this or restart or whatever we're going to do. If you believe somebody's breaking rules or something like that, make sure you let one of the commissioners know. That's myself, the Bears user, CJ, the Seahawks, Dwayne, the Cowboys, Adrian, the Ravens, Twan, the Titans, and our old friend Savon is back as the Bengals. So that's all your commissioner squad. Make sure you're streaming the games that are supposed to be streamed. It should be all divisional games and the games of the week. Road team should be streaming those games most of the time. If you can't, ask the home team if they can do it. Great. If not, we'll have to figure something out. If you can't do it, it is what it is. We're gonna do our normal thing though, weekly awards and then predictions. So let's get into that. We'll go over to the weekly awards and start with the NFC side. I don't know his first name, but Jay Tucker, the QB for the Seahawks, he's subbing in for Justin Fields right now after he dislocated his ankle. And he's putting up good numbers: 377 and 6 passing touchdowns. Did throw 5 picks in an absolute shootout of a game between him and the Cards. And NFC Defensive Player of the Week, don't know his first name either. Crouch, 5 tackles and four interceptions out of a linebacker. Wow. All right, what about the AFC side?
The AFC side, we got Austin Eckler from the Chargers. He had 20 carries for a ridiculous 356 yards. It's like a 17.8 yards average per rush with three
Jesus.
rushing touchdowns. He also added three receptions for 78 yards. So he had like a monster game. And on defense is Cade Daniels from the Bengals. He's back to up his old tricks again with 10 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. Welcome to my division, Savon. Thank you.
Yep.
No, thank you. Seriously.
I want to go. I want to go see what that safety overall is first, so that I can check back in at the end of the season.
All
All
right.
right, Daniel, let's see your strong safety. He's a 76 overall rookie, so probably a 98 by the end of the year, something like that.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, let's get into the predictions. 2 games of the week this week are going to be the Lions at the Browns and the Chargers at the Cowboys. Daddy Leagues is already updated. I did it a second ago, so we can go ahead and get into the first game. It's going to be the Ravens at the Bengals. I'm loading up here to see what the records are. I believe.
I think 1 and 2 I believe. I'm
Yes,
not.
both teams are 1-2.
Yeah.
This will be Savon's second game with the Bengals. Chap made a playoff run last year. He's had 2 close losses this year, so he's playing very well. Just not getting the W's. You know both these users decently well, so I'll let you pick first.
Obviously, it's hard to pick against Avon, man. I had to go with the Bengals. Chap's playing really well. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think Savon has to get used to his team a little bit, but I still have him winning by at least like 2 or 3 touchdowns. So like a 14 to 21 point win for the Bengals.
I'm gonna go less now. I'm gonna say Bengals win by 10, but Bengals will
Okay.
win the game. Next we got Bucks Chargers. This will be Bucks first game with the Bucks. He's 0-3. Not Chargers, excuse me. Dolphins or two
Dolphins,
and
yes.
one. Um, I don't really know anything about this new Bucks user. Apparently he's decent. That's what I've been told from somebody who knows him pretty well. So Dolphins user we know is nice. He's solid. Has good run game. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna get the victory here between the two Florida teams. I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
Yeah, like you said, I don't know too much about the Buccaneers either. I read in the chat that he was up when something happened to their game. So, but like, I just haven't seen him play. I don't know what style of play. So I'm gonna just go with the Dolphins just off of pure familiarity. So Dolphins by I don't know how much. I don't even know how much by. I just gonna pick the Dolphins for a win.
All right, next we got the Texans at the Chiefs. Texans are 0-3. Chiefs are 1-2. Texans got absolutely housed by the Titans last week, I believe. Yeah, 49-7. So he's trying to get his team going. He's got some talent there. Deshaun Watson's still there. Chiefs playing pretty good defense. He's got good weapons. I'm going to take him to get the victory here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Texans here. I think he's a slightly better user. I think he's having a little of a down year, so I'll go with the Texans here. Close victory for the Texans.
Next, we got the Rams, the Colts. Both teams 1-2. Rams have got to get it figured out. I think this is going to be a game they're definitely going to have the opportunity to do that against. They should have put up a lot of points. The Colts are, at best, to put it, anemic on offense. He plays decent defense. His offense he needs to get it figured out. Kyler Murray's still up there playing for Indy. I'm going to take the Rams in this one pretty handily. I'll say 21.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams by a large amount. Also, I think he went 16-0 last year. Kind of having a slow start this year, but I think he'll get back on track this week with a big victory over the Colts.
Panthers 3-0. Excuse me. Falcons are 3-0. Panthers 1-2. Um, ATL's. I mean, Clifton's playing very well right now. I can't imagine him losing this game. Panthers played decent last week. They did lose to. Yeah, they lost to the Dolphins last week by 17, but they played pretty well. But I'm gonna take the Falcons here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons too, probably by like a 14-21 point win. Also,
Uh,
just a
Ch-
just a,
Go ahead.
sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
Just a better overall user. He's playing well. He played well last season. He seems like he's got everything figured out. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons double digit win.
Next one's interesting. If the Chargers are 1-2, we know he's a really good user versus 2-1 Cowboys. They lost 36-35. Kind of crumbled in the fourth quarter last week to the Lions, so it really could be 3-0. Chargers, I'm not sure who their two losses are to. Um, they have a loss to the Ravens, and they have a loss to the Titans. So two
Yeah.
decent users. Both of them made the playoffs last year. Dwayne's playing better year after year. He's got a solid team, good run game. I'm tempted to pick the Cowboys. I really am, but I think the defense is going to be a little too much. I'm going to take Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers, and then in this also, I think Eckler's is gonna be too much, man. He running over everybody for like the last 3 or 4 seasons. It seems like. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers in this one.
Next, we got 3-0 Jets versus the 0-3 Steelers. Steelers play good defensive. I think Jets aren't going to just blow him out, but I don't think he's going to be able to score very well. I'm going to take the Jets here. But, I mean, 21 plus, but it won't be some 50 something 0 type game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets also, and I think he's gonna win big. I hope it was big. I'm gonna go with the Jets here. I'm gonna go with 42 to 14, 42-7, somewhere in that neighborhood. But I think he's going to run all over the Steelers.
Hmm. All right, next we got the 2-1 Raiders versus the 2-1 Broncos. Big time division game. These are the ones that matter when you come down the stretch late in the year.
Yeah,
Broncos are at home. He's got more weapons, more speed, better offense, and probably just a slightly better user, to be honest. I'm going to take the Broncos here.
yeah. I'm gonna take the Broncos on the pure fact that, like you said, they're slightly better user. I think the teams are probably a little even, but just based off of strictly skill play, I'll go with the Broncos too. Not gonna pick a score, but I like the Broncos in this one.
Niners and Seahawks are both 1-2, divisional game. CJ's got Justin Fields. Not sure if he comes back this week or next week or when it is, but he will be back soon. Playing good offensive football like he always does. 49ers got a force win last week over the Jags. I'm going to take Seattle big in this one. I don't think they'll put up 50, but I mean, it could be just a 35 to 14 type game.
Yeah, the 49ers, they like they win games they're not supposed to win, and then they lose games they're not supposed to lose, so they kind of confuse me sometimes. So, and then same thing with Seattle, like they win a lot of games that they're not supposed to win, and lose a lot of games they're not supposed to lose. So, this is gonna be a tough game for me. I'll go with the 49ers this one.
Upset. All right, next we
Yeah,
got the Cardinals, 2-1, off to a hot start for him versus the Packers, who are 0-3. Pax getting his Wi-Fi situation fixed. This game should get played probably tomorrow night, I would assume. Uh, I'm gonna take the Cardinals here. He's got just a better team in general, I believe, a better offense especially.
Now it says CPU for Green Bay. Did he leave the league or I don't know what's going?
I forgot to resend his invite. I'm gonna go and do that right now.
Okay.
He had to basically set up a whole nother PlayStation.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
He had to restart his entire system, re-download all his stuff to his game. He had to set up a new PSN. I mean, it was just absolutely nuts for him.
Got you. Got you.
Um,
Okay.
so I'm sending his invite right now.
So yeah, this game, if it gets played, hopefully it does get played. I'll go with the Cardinals also. I just haven't seen a lot of the pack over the last couple of years, and made me think that they can pull off this type of victory. So I'll go with Arizona in this one. Hopefully Green Bay get back on track at some point during the season when they can get their position settled and get some consistent game again.
All right. Let's see here. The next game is the Jaguars at the Titans. Jags are out of town today, so I know when we play today. May not even be played tomorrow. Probably on advance day. These two do usually play each other. Um, Jags are 1-2. Titans are 3-0. Off to a really good start. I think he's going to continue that with a victory in this game.
I'm going with Dustin here. I like the Jaguars here. He's a really good user. I think the Titans he's also a really good user. I just think that the Jaguars is going to pull out at all. I'm not sure why. I just got that feeling. It's like an intuition.
Sometimes it is
Um,
like that.
yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Jaguars here. No rhyme or reason why. I'm just gonna go with the Jaguars with the upset.
Saints and Eagles, both 2-1. Saints, I don't know what's happened to them. Early last season, they were like 7-1, something like that, playing like one of the best teams in the league, and just have not played good football since. I don't know what happened. He's starting off to a decent start this year. I don't think that's going to continue in this game. Philly's one of the most improved teams year by year in this league.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
and he's got Kareem Hunt in his backfield now, somebody you know very well, with
Yeah.
Isaiah Luckett and all those receiving weapons he got. He did lose CeeDee Lamb for 5 weeks, but he's definitely got lots of other people to throw the football to. I'm going to take the Eagles here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles here. This is off the pure fact that like you say, he's improved year by year. Um, he's playing really well. I think did he make a play? I think he made the playoffs last year also.
Yes, he did.
And I think he just gaining confidence as a user and getting really familiar with his team. So I'm going with the Eagles here.
Vikings and Bears. Vikings 1-2. Bears 3-0. I made a bold proclaim a few weeks ago that I was going to start off 10-0. That was before Savon took the Bengals. I played them week 8, so maybe we'll get a 9-1 start. But that definitely does include a victory here. Hurts played me tough the last time I played him. The Vikings are one of the teams that have never beaten the Bears through a few different users, so I know he's looking to start that trend right here. But I can't pick against myself here. I think I'm playing really well. I'll take the Bears.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with you too, Jason. I played the Vikings last week, and similar to me and you, like we both like to run the ball, and I think 355 yards rushing against him. Like Tony Michelle had like over 20 yards, and but John Robinson had 150 plus yards rushing. And I know that's your kind of your forte, so I'm gonna go with you. Big, probably like a 21 plus one over the Vikings.
I like it.
Yep.
All right, 2 games of the week. We'll save yours for last. You got. Oh, we already went over Chargers and Cowboys. That was one of
Oh,
the
we
games of the
did.
week.
Yep, we did. Yeah.
Yep.
So we can go over
All
mine.
right, so
Yep.
Lions at Browns. Lions are 2-1. Browns 3-0. You're off to a good start. You are notoriously bad about starting the season awful.
Exactly.
So definitely looking to make a push here. You're leading your division by 2 games at the moment. Over the Bengals and the Ravens. Definitely need another victory here. Dwayne was very close to beating the Lions last week, and he just runs the football just like you do. If you keep turnovers down, I think you can win this game. I really do. I'm going to take the Browns in the upset here over the Lions. I know Detroit may be a little upset about that one. Picking against him like that. He says I never pick him. But I'm going to take the Browns here in the big game.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a close game. I gotta really lock in and focus. I think he's been playing really well, like over the last couple of seasons. He made a Super Bowl run last year. Um, I think if I can try to change some things up, not do anything out of the ordinary, but if I can kind of farm off a little bit, I think I can win a game. So I'm not gonna pick against myself. I'm gonna go against myself, probably like a 3 point win over the line. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a really close game. I think. I hope.
I think the key to this game for me is you need to line up an I formation and run the football right
Uh,
down his throat. I mean, you got any situation where it's second and four, third and four, anything four or less, you should be running the ball.
running one exactly.
First down every time you should be running the ball.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's going to be the key to victory here, keeping the turnovers down for sure. Forcing turnovers on him. You do have good defensive backs on the back end. He does like to pass the ball. He can run decently well too. But I think your team is. I think you're set up to beat his team. I think that
Gotcha.
your team fits what he doesn't do very well. So I'll
And I
take the
need this
Browns.
victory with Savon coming into our division. I need to get as many wins as I can before the storm hits.
Yeah. Um, So I guess that's gonna be it for the predictions video. Once again, bro, I appreciate having you on.
Yeah,
If
no
you
doubt,
want to do it
man.
again, let me know. If anybody else is interested in joining the video, make sure you let me or one of the other commissioners know. We'll make it happen. Everybody have a good night.
All right, again, big up. Happy birthday, Jason, man. Enjoy
Yeah,
it, bro.
yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Take